Hello guys, it's Chrissy YouTube Daddy here. Well, I'm on the scrounge again.
It's always on the scrounge.
Always on the scrounge. Now, Pete's got a load of old bulbs. Now, hopefully, a good proportion of these still work. And I had to replace a load yesterday. Now, if you watched the live the other day, I was asking Pete where we got the bulbs from. And he said, well, I've actually got loads, because he doesn't need them, because none of his lights work outside anyway, doesn't it, Pete?
What do you mean, work? They're all on LED now, you pillock.
So he's changed his all to LED. Now I'm not clever enough to do that. So he's got all these spare bulbs now. So today's video is, first of all, we're going to sort through the bulbs, which is what me and Pete are doing at the moment. And then after that, I'm going to go out to my place, and these are going to replace the bulbs that I nicked off me outside red lights. So won't that be interesting? So I've got to work out, once we've done this, how many of these actually work. So guys, I'll see you when we get over there. But it'll take us probably half an hour just to sort this one through. Okay, see you over there, guys. Right, guys, I've robbed Pete of all his coffee, and now I've robbed him of all his bulbs. So I've got a few bulbs there, haven't I? So thank you very much, Pete. I'm going to leave Pete to finish off what you're doing.
Do you know what, viewers? Do you know what?
Look at him.
See how many? Do you know how much these are? Do you know how much these are each? £1.
They are, to be fair, they are nowadays.
There's got to be.
At least £2.50 worth there.
It's got to be 300 bulbs in there at
Look at
least.
that. Let's see how many work. Right, anyway, guys, so I'm going to go over the road now. Now I've nicked his coffee and nicked his bulbs, and I'm going to start bulbing up all them lights of mine now. So I'll see you over there, and we'll see what Pete's been up to, so you can actually do some work today. Because he's going to start doing
I was
work.
trying. You've come in here, made coffee, then you've had me chasing around the building looking for your bulbs.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
no, I've not appeared. I've not done anything today because you've just held me back.
Well, I'll come back in a couple of hours, and by that point, he should have built the £1 donut store. Shouldn't take you that long, a man of your capability. Anyway, here's the cute dogs. I'll just show you the cute dogs before I disappear. And I'll see you guys over there. Guys, so the basic idea is these bulbs were out yesterday. So I've nicked all the bulbs to get these going, which meant I nicked all the bulbs, loads of bulbs off here. So I've started replacing all of the bulbs on here, as you can see. So there's a few out there, there's bulbs out there, and there's obviously bulbs outside that are out. So I'm going to start replacing these bulbs now. I've already started replacing a few. And I've got a friend of mine go through the bulbs and we're checking them. So the ones that don't work, we'll have to take them back to Pete and complain and say, Pete, what's going on? That's so many that are not working. Come on, Pete, get a grip. I'll see you in a second. Right, we're starting to get there, guys. I've got one circuit out, but I know that's a fuse. So I'm now going to do that bit over there. But we're definitely getting there now. It's starting to work. Quite a lot of them are working. There's a few out, but not that many, to be fair. That's so many that aren't working. But it's definitely starting to get there now. I'll show you what it's like in a minute. Right, guys, I'm definitely getting there now. It takes a long time, to be fair, because when one bulb goes, it knocks a bank of 4 out. So I've got a few out along here as well. So the actual circuit goes along there, along there, along there, down there, round the bingo, and across the bingo and the arcade. So there's still quite a few out. So it's going to probably take me another couple of hours to go through it. But it's definitely getting there now. So I'll show you what it's like once it's complete. But this is one of them jobs that you put off, you put off, you put off, and eventually you have to get round to doing it. Like I say, the whole thing started by me fixing these ones, because I had quite a few out on these. Where you can see. these are all working now. That took me about 2 hours just to do that. And then this is probably going to take me about 3 hours in total to do this. Okay then, I'll show you what it looks like once I've finished it all. See you in a bit, guys. While I'm going round, I've got quite a few caps broken, and you can see them here. And that allows water to get into them. So, but luckily enough, I've got plenty of spares. So I've got absolutely loads of spares. Bulbs, covers, and all that lot. So I've got plenty of spares to do it. But look at all these bulbs that are no good. I definitely think Pete needs to give me a refund, even though I've gone for nothing. So far, that's how many bulbs I took out that aren't working. So as I'm replacing the bulbs as well, I'm also replacing the caps. So that's why it's taking so long. And obviously I'm having to clean the caps as well at the same time. Okay then, see you in a bit. Right guys, we're getting there. I've got a few to do outside, but as I said, every third one is not working, which means that one of my circuits has gone. So I'll show you what's wrong with that. So I'm just going to go, it's going to be a fuse that's gone. So if we go over here, this is the control panel that runs the circuits. So you can see it just there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this control panel and I'm going to show you how it works and what the actual electronics look like that run a lighting system like this. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll be back in 1 second. I'll just take the case off it and I'll be back in 1 second and I'll show you how it works. Okay guys, that's the inside of it. And you can see there's 4 fuses. And on one of the fuses there's a red light, which means that fuse is blown, which has blown one of the lighting circuits. So I'm going to replace that circuit now, that fuse now, and then hopefully everything should be all right. So you see it just there? The one that's flashing, that fuse is gone. So that's what it looks like inside. So this is a bit like a Christmas tree light flashing circuit, but it's got 4 outputs and it works on 110 volt. So it's not 240 volt, it's 110 volt. Now the reason it's 110 volt is originally these lights actually came off a waltzer. So one of these fairground waltzers. Now if you don't know, anything like that is on 110 volts and not 240 volts. So this actually operates on 110 volts. And it's less likely to kill somebody if they get an electric shock off it and stuff like that. So that's kind of the reason for that. So there it is there. And I'll just change it and we'll see if we can get it working. See you in 1 second. And obviously when I change the fuse, I am going to turn the power off. Right guys, I've just changed the fuse and it's blown the fuse again, which means there's obviously something wrong with the circuit. It probably means there's a wire out or there's a bulb that's completely blown and it's cross-circuiting between the live and the negative. So as you can see, I changed the fuse which was there and I put another fuse in and you can see it blew straight away. So you can see the black on the fuse there where it's blown straight away, which means there's something that's making that circuit actually blow. So I now need to trace back the wire to work out why it's blowing that circuit. As you can see, there's 4 circuits on it and one of them keeps blowing. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go and try and work out why that keeps blowing. Hopefully this is sometimes quite a long-winded process because I have to go through every single cap to see, because what could happen, there could be one of these outside. You see these outside, and it could be full of water. You saw where we had the broken caps, the water could have got inside. So as soon as it turns on, if it's full of water, it will automatically short circuit and it'll blow the fuse. So I've now got to go outside. I'll show you. I'll just lift the shutter up and I'm going to have to check every single bulb to make sure there's no water in them. Because obviously the outside ones are fine. But the outside ones have a lot of rain. And he said if they've got a slight crack on them, there could be water inside them. So I'm going to have to go through the whole lot and work out why it's doing that. And he said one of the normal reasons is it's got water inside it. Oh, the joys, eh? Okay, see you later, guys. Right, there we go, guys. I've now fixed it. It wasn't exactly what I thought. I found a bulb that had actually got some water inside it. I had to go through all the bulbs outside. So if you look now, they're all working. That had, I'll turn it off now. That had got some water inside it. So the bulb itself, if I show you what the bulbs look like, the bulb looks like that. And what had happened was some water had got inside the bulb, down probably one of these gaps here, on the outside lights, and it kept shorting that circuit out, which kept blowing that fuse in there. Now, as you can see, that is now operating properly. So there we go, it's now all sorted, all the lights outside are working now. That's a job well done, so I'm well happy about that now. It took me a couple of hours to get it done, and I went through quite a few bulbs, but hey ho, it's all done now, and I've replaced all the cracked, because we had a few cracked caps here, and on the outside. So I've replaced all the cracked caps now. So all I've got left to do on it now is I've got to clean all the, if you look at the silver on it, it's quite dirty. So I need to clean the silver on it now. And then I'll check all the bulbs on the festoon bulbs on the outside. But that's most of it done now. Now my next job is to go out and change these signs, to remove bacon off it. So people will take the mickey all the time now. So that's my next job. I've got to get 3 of them. I think it's 3 I've got to get done. One, 2. Yeah, it's 3. It's 3 of them. So there's one on that side, there's one on that side, and there's one of these that has got it on as well. So that's one of the next jobs to be done. So I'm well happy about that. So that's all the light bulbs now fixed. The ones at the top are working, all the festoon lights are working. So I'm well happy. So guys, if you like this video, don't forget, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. And thanks a lot for watching. Okay, I'll see you later guys, and thanks for watching.